Good morning. It's Tuesday morning. We got loaded. It was late yesterday evening. We got loaded. We made it up here to the truck stop. And we are heading down to Nashville. I fixed my little buzzer thing for my drop axle or for my dump valve for my trailer. So you guys are going to have to hear the buzzing for a little bit. I took the buzzer off once, but I keep forgetting to turn the switch on and off. So, let's see, where was I? Oh, so we're heading down to Nashville. We got a crane appointment for tomorrow. We were supposed to deliver this today, but since they need a crane to unload these things, and I'll get a video of it later this afternoon. Since they need a crane to unload these things, we went ahead and made arrangements for tomorrow morning in Nashville, which is a little easier on me. That way I ain't got to haul ass and worry about trying to get there. So we got about 410 miles down to Nashville today. There's a TA right in downtown Nashville. We might stay there. I don't know. I don't know what exactly I'm going to stay at, but we'll figure it out. It's supposed to rain today, so I got the camera at a different angle. So the dash cam looking out the window at a different angle. Because where it usually sits, is where I really like it. That's the old, the prime spot, because it centers the hood right in the screen, and to me that looks the best. Where I have it sitting right now, the hood kind of looks crooked, and I don't know. So I've had people say they like looking at the hood, but I kind of like it when it's right in the middle. I like everything symmetrical. So anyway, I will get some video later today of these big ass transformers I got on the truck, and we will ease on down through to Nashville. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go through St. Louis, and then we're gonna get on 57 and run 57. I'll take that back. We're gonna get on 64 through St. Louis, get on 57, run 57 down to I-24. I-24 cuts off through the western Kentucky. So the Paducah, and then I-24 will dump you off right in Nashville. So, oh man, I'm in the wrong lane, I think. Oh no, I'm sorry. So that's the plan. All right, talk to you guys later. We'll get going. Straight ahead, you can see the arch. Hopefully you can see it on the camera. And we're going to be going across a new bridge. They built this bridge a couple years ago, and it used to go through the older bridge, but they built this bridge, and it's been so long since I've been down here. When they built it, I was like, what the hell's going on? Plus, my old GPS did not know this bridge was here. Let's see here. Make sure we're in the right lane to get in here. We need to get over one lane. All right, people, please let me over. Please, please, please. All right, this person was nice. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. It is windy. I mean, it is windy. And it's even blowing my heavy butt around. So, I guess at least it's not cold. Alright, here we go. Alright, hopefully you can see that arch. Just see the top of it right there. This bridge is pretty cool though. we're coming around here to the bridge. And it looks pretty cool when we go under it, especially with the wide angle lens. Get over one lane and get out of the way because I'm real heavy and can't go very fast. Alright, here's the Mississippi River. Ole Miss, the mighty Mississippi. And so anyway, I always think this looks pretty cool going through here with the wide angle lens. Hey man, that Mississippi River is choppy out there. Almost looks like the ocean. And there's the state line for Illinois. There's the sign for Louisville. We're not going to Louisville this time. There's the end of the bridge. So we got about 250 miles to go until we get to Nashville. All right, talk to you guys in a bit. We're over here at the rest area in Kentucky on I-24. Well, it's the truck rest area in the scale. Anyway, we'll take a quick look at the load I got. I got 3 big transformers. Step back. So, the one in the center weighs about 10,000 pounds. The one on each end, they're about 17,000 pounds apiece. So we got about a total of 45,000 pounds on the trailer. And you can see how I got it balanced on the trailer. Right there. I'll go around the other side. My little black mark is rubbed off on this side. But I'll show you when we get to the other side how I figure out how to center them. A lot of people use the light right in the center of the trailer. I use just a little bit behind the light. So here is how it is secured. Now this is one chain, but I got it hooked up there and it's looped around the spool. Remember I said the spools are a lot more stronger. They have a higher load rating than just the square pocket. And since these are so heavy, I put the chain around the spool. Use ratchet binder. So I just use one chain, but this counts as one chain and that counts as on the other side as another chain, even though it is one chain because of the way they're attached. I have a lot of people asking me, well, how do you know how to secure this stuff or where to secure it? This is my first time hauling these big transformers like this from that company. And you know, you don't be afraid to ask. I asked the guy that loads them, hey, how do they secure them? And as a matter of fact, they have a big old like a bulletin board that shows how everyone should be secured. And then also they'll take their time and show you. They don't want it to fall off the trailer as much as you don't want it to fall off the trailer. They don't want it to get damaged either. So anyway, you can see how you had to hook the hook through there. And you know, and they explained that all to me of how to do that. These big ones are pretty simple, you know, just put a hook right there. You can see. Now, you know, sometimes, you know how the binders over the wood, I'm not a big fan of that, but there's really no way to get around that unless you stretch the chain way out. And then I don't think it's working that good that way. So, you know, this is the way they recommended, and that's the way I did it. For these here, they wanted the chains crossed. Like that, and you know, and they told me specifically that's how they want it. So and then back here, this one's a little different.
And this is the way they said to do it. Now he said you could use two separate, you know, two binders for each hook right there, but this is the way they recommended. Was one chain comes down, loops around the spool, goes back over and loops up around the other side, and then one binder in the side. This unit's only 10,000 pounds, so 2 chains is good enough to secure that. Now we were talking about, you know, do you secure it up there? And they said no, they would rather have it secured down on the bottom. So, and then this one here is the same as the front one. Now, you do notice though, the back one, let me back up just a little bit. The back one and the front one are flipped because one side is heavier than the other. And that's why they had to put one way and one the other to balance out the weight on the trailer. So you can tell, like, the fins are on the right side of this one, and then the fins are on the other side of the other one. And, now here's a good example, because my little black line hasn't rubbed off this side here. But let's see if it'll focus in enough. Oh, the wind's starting to blow. I have a little black line on my trailer. So when the forklift operator comes up to the truck, that's where I like to have my center of my load. You think of it as a seesaw, you know. So I put the 10,000 pound in the middle and then 17,000 on each side, so it balances it out. Now we're going to deliver the 10,000 pound, we're going to deliver that one tomorrow in Nashville, and then the other 2 are going up by Washington, D.C. And it's the same theory when you're hauling steel or coils. If you have more than one coil, is you know, you want the balance. You want just as much weight on the front side as you want on the back side from where the center of your trailer. A lot of guys use the light as the center of the trailer. Because my tractor's so heavy, I run it back about 1 foot. And you see what that little black line is right here? It's just actually a piece of electrical tape. And I throw a little bit more weight towards the back of the trailer, and that's my reason for doing that, because my truck is so heavy, my tractor is so heavy. So anyway, that's what it looks like. At least it's not ass biting cold out here. See what they look like. Everything else looks good. Truck just dirty as hell. There's old Cali dog getting some fresh air. We got about another probably 10 or 15 minutes, and then we're going to be ready to go. Our 30-minute break will be up. And there's the picture of the truck with old Cali dog standing in the front. So that's it. We got about 100 miles down to Nashville, and we'll get down to Nashville and see what happens when we get down there. Talk to you guys in a bit. All right, we're here. I'm gonna get some fuel, take a shower, get cleaned up. Gonna have a busy day tomorrow, a long day of driving again. Oh, we did book a load out of Virginia going to Nebraska. So that's where we're gonna be heading next after we get done up in Washington, D.C. So more about that load coming up. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.